Hi everyone, welcome back to SULEMAN's Avenue. Today's message is about what drove Apostle Joseph SULEMAN into the supernatural. Watch and be encouraged, but please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.
5 p.m. So I tried. I did it 5 p.m. So that was the longest I could do. Something happened. A pastor, he came to my house. We were together. I got a place, I was living, and we're praying. But I would leave the house because he's with his wife. So I'll give them space. Sometimes when they're lying down, I'll lie down on the floor. So one day he was screaming in the middle of the night, some minutes past 2, shaking his wife. Dupe, 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 dupe. She had passed out. I was staying in Shagamu. Shagamu is on your way to Lagos. If you are going to redemption camp, yeah. I stayed in Shagamu for 5 months. So, dupe, 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 dupe. Dupe had passed out. And I started crying. We prayed and prayed. And me in those days, I used to give up easily. If I pray, it doesn't work. Let's rest. I never knew about persistent and importunity. So we started praying. And we prayed. And the brother stood up, went, locked the door, and kept it. He said, Baba, Olua, and began to shout. So I asked him, why? I understand, Baba. I understand. Olua, why you locked up? Why you? No, I understand, Baba. I understand. If you know, I know a lot of Yoruba songs and all that. I was gravitating towards the west because I was in Shagamu. So I understand, Baba. So why you was praying? I tap him. He said, nobody's going out, until Dupe comes back. This was on Minister 3. We began to pray. We began to pray. We began to pray. We prayed till the whole evening. She was cold. This brother, he will pray. We'll get to a point. He will sit down. I said, what is this? Open door. It was getting to 1 midnight. 2. A whole day we are there. Second day we are there. You can't talk of food. You have started fasting. We entered the 3rd day. Yeah, by then he was already sitting down, already getting tired. By then, I've not had my bath. I've not brushed my mouth. I was just looking at him. It got to a point I was looking at him as he was walking about. We're looking at him like that. Strength came on me. That 3rd day, strength came on me. I saw myself. That's why I told somebody, I said, my first 3 days dry fasting was under pressure. It wasn't willingly. God knew that if they let this one continue like it will be useless to the kingdom. Call somebody home. Let him be there. Spend time. Call the person back. The 3rd day she came back to life. From that day till now, I don't think there's pastors who have not hosted me here. The pastors and their wife. If there's one problem they have with me, it's food. How can you give Papa food? The way you brought it is the way you carry it. It lost appetite. I talk of burden. You know why? Every time I remember Sister Dupe. I remember that bed. I remember we prayed back to back and she came back to life. Something begins to tell me if I can press on, if I can spend some time, it doesn't matter what dies. It doesn't matter what the enemy has done. It doesn't matter what the enemy has taken. I don't care the cancer. I don't care the name of that disease. If somebody died and a man said, I am not coming out, took the key, locked the door, kept it until my wife come, and he came out with his wife alive and well. The lady said she was going through a tunnel, and she had got far. She was talking with a man, and the man said, look behind, and she saw both of us, and we grabbed her and pulled her, and she opened her eyes. rise. Listen to me. There is no mountain that burdens cannot shift. What made Nehemiah different? Nehemiah had the same information others had. The walls are broken down. They brought the same story. Others had the same thing in the palace. It was a common information. What activates burden? Taking common information with an uncommon mentality. Taking common information with an uncommon passion is a common thing. That people are sick is a common thing, but somebody takes that with an uncommon passion to say, how can I be around and sickness survives? God told me years ago, if there were stripes, there can be healing. Were there stripes? Were there stripes? Was he beaten? If there were stripes, there must be healing. When I walk to pray for the sick, whether paralyzed, on the coffin, on the casket, I remember Shagamu. I go there with a possibilitarian mentality. I had a son in the Lord who is a politician. Who's a politician. He was the former commissioner of health in one of the states in the South. He used to follow me in ministrations. When we are going to pray for the sick, there are people who are twisted and the rest. When I'm going there, they start blocking me. I say, what? He said, no go there, no go there. So he said, there's camera on you, there's camera on you. Pray for these ones. I push him on the side. I said, this is the one I want to pray for. I am not the healer, makes it easy. I'm not the healer, it makes it easy. I'm not the healer, makes it easy. Apostle! What if I go into that mortuary and pray and they don't rise? And I say, sir, what if you pray and they rise? That disciples could not cure him. You have come to a point where you have become so satisfied. You see that choir? You see those protocols, those ushers, those youths? You think they are okay. Carry fire. You will see deliverance manifestation. It will shock you to know that these are people swimming with spirit husbands and spirit wives. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Power has hit this church. I've had some ordained ministers come to me with charm. I say, hey! Where? With cowries. Say what? Say no, I'm dropping it. When people get to a point where they become comfortable in wickedness, even in the seat of authority, it's because they have not seen the power that prick them. Oh God, I need an encounter. They say angels walk into people's room. Is this how I will live my life? I'm not coming out of the room.
Thanks for watching. I believe you are blessed. Kindly stay tuned for the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel.